Enoch. A name whispered with reverence, a figure shrouded in mystery. In the tapestry of biblical narratives, Enoch stands out as a man uniquely favored by God, a man who walked with the divine and was taken from the earth without experiencing death. His story, though brief, speaks volumes about faith, righteousness, and the eternal reward that awaits those who truly walk with God. Enoch's life presents a compelling testament to the power of a life lived in close communion with God. His story, nestled among the genealogies and narratives of the Old Testament, offers a glimpse into the possibilities of spiritual attainment and the eternal significance of a life lived in faithful obedience. While other biblical figures like Noah are also described as walking with God, Enoch's story takes a dramatic turn. He doesn't just walk with God, he is taken by God, an extraordinary event that sets him apart as a testament to God's power and grace. This essay delves into the enigmatic story of Enoch, exploring his lineage, his walk with God, the mystery of his ascension, and its profound implications for people of faith across generations. To understand Enoch's significance, we must trace his roots back to the dawn of humanity. Enoch's lineage is presented in Genesis, laying the foundation for understanding God's relationship with humanity. Genesis chapter 5 states, "When Enoch had lived 65 years, he became the father of Methuselah. Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more because God took him away." Enoch's life links Adam to Noah, highlighting those who maintained their faith in God. Enoch's unwavering devotion to God makes him a beacon of righteousness. The phrase Enoch walked faithfully with God, Genesis chapter 5 verses 22 and 24, encapsulates the essence of his life. In a world where sin was rapidly multiplying, Enoch chose a different path. He dedicated himself to following God's will, living a life of integrity and righteousness. This walk with God was an active pursuit of a life pleasing to God. The Bible offers scant details about Enoch's life, but the emphasis on his walk with God speaks volumes. Hebrews chapter 11 verses 5 and 6 further illuminate Enoch's faith. By faith Enoch was taken from this life, so that he did not experience death. He could not be found, because God had taken him away. Enoch's life demonstrates that a close relationship with God is possible, and that living a righteous life is the surest way to please God. Section 4. The Enigma of Enoch's Ascension. The most remarkable aspect of Enoch's story is undoubtedly his ascension. Genesis chapter 5 verse 24 states simply, "Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more because God took him away." This verse has captivated theologians and Bible scholars for centuries, prompting numerous interpretations and fueling endless fascination. Unlike any other human before him, Enoch does not experience death. Instead, God takes him away. This phrase implies a sudden and miraculous event, a divine intervention that transcends the natural order of life and death. The Bible does not provide specific details about the manner of Enoch's ascension, adding to the mystique surrounding his story. Some envision a chariot of fire descending from heaven, while others imagine a gentle lifting into the sky. Regardless of the specifics, the message is clear. God, in his sovereign power and love, chose to exempt Enoch from death, taking him directly into his presence. Enoch's ascension serves as a powerful reminder that God is not bound by the limitations of the physical world. It speaks of God's ability to intervene in human affairs in extraordinary ways, and offers a glimmer of hope for the ultimate destiny of those who are faithful. Section 5. Enoch's Prophecy, a Warning and a Promise. The biblical account of Enoch is brief, but his story takes on a larger dimension when we consider extra-biblical texts like the Book of Enoch, considered apocryphal by most Christian denominations but highly regarded in Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church tradition. These texts offer additional insights into Enoch's life and message. According to the Book of Enoch, Enoch was not only a righteous man but also a prophet who received visions from God. He was given a glimpse into the heavenly realms and tasked with delivering messages of warning and hope to a world spiraling into wickedness. Enoch's prophecies condemned the wickedness of humanity and foretold God's judgment on sin. However, amidst the warnings, there was also a message of hope, a promise of a future time when God would establish his kingdom, righteousness would prevail, and the faithful would be rewarded. While the canonical status of the Book of Enoch remains a subject of debate, its message aligns with the broader biblical narrative of God's judgment on sin and his ultimate plan of redemption. Enoch, therefore, stands as a testament to the reality of God's judgment and the hope of his salvation. Section 6. The significance of Enoch's ascension in Judaism and Christianity. Enoch's story, though rooted in the Old Testament, holds significance for both Judaism and Christianity. In Jewish tradition, Enoch is revered as a righteous man who walked closely with God and was rewarded for his faithfulness. His ascension is seen as a testament to the power of living a life of piety and obedience to God's law. Christianity embraces the Old Testament narrative of Enoch and views his ascension through the lens of Jesus Christ. Just as Enoch was taken from this life without experiencing death, so too will believers who are in Christ be caught up to meet the Lord in the air at his second coming, as stated in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 17. Enoch's ascension therefore serves as a foreshadowing of the future hope of all believers, a hope grounded in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The Apostle Paul, in his letter to the Hebrews, draws a parallel between Enoch's faith and the faith required of all Christians. And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him, as written in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. Enoch's story therefore serves as a powerful reminder that true faith is not merely intellectual assent, but a lived-out trust in God's promises, a trust that manifests itself in obedience and righteousness. Section 7. Conclusion: A legacy of faith and a hope for the faithful. The story of Enoch, though veiled in the mists of time, continues to resonate with believers today. His life offers a compelling example of the transformative power of faith and the eternal significance of a life lived in close communion with God. His walk with God, his unwavering trust in God's promises, and his extraordinary ascension all point to the reality of a God who is both just and merciful, a God who rewards those who diligently seek him. Enoch's legacy is one of faith and hope. He reminds us that it is possible to live a life pleasing to God, even in a world rife with sin and temptation. His ascension, though shrouded in mystery, offers a glimpse into the glorious future that awaits those who remain faithful to God. Like Enoch, we are called to walk with God, to trust in his promises, and to live in anticipation of the day when we too will be united with him for all eternity. Enoch's story therefore serves as a beacon of hope, a testament to the enduring power of faith, and a reminder that for those who walk with God, even death itself cannot sever the eternal bond they share with their Creator.